Good morning, everyone. Okay, so the SPY did rebound some yesterday. It got up to 269.70, and with that, the TVIX washed out some. We got a few of these crypto-related stocks that are gapping up some. DPW is one. GNW is pushing up some. Here's my watch list. I'll go ahead and add it to the chat. There's my watch list, and you can see we got a few decent of these crypto stocks that are moving. We got RIOT gapping up some, MARK gapping up, SNAP gapping up pretty big amount, XNET, NETE, VSTM. And so we've got a few movers. So luckily the SPY rebounded. We'll see if it continues to head up. You can see this daily huge drop yesterday, the other day, and then bounced all the way back to 269 where it closed, and it's just under that at 268 now. Going to be watching NETE to see if it can hold support over 8. RIOT, going to look to see what it does at 16 and 15 and a half. Going to be watching those. DRYS getting some volume. This is one of those shipping stocks. Let's check out the other ones. TOPS, another shipping stock. NQ gapping up some after a big washout before the close yesterday. Good morning, Melody. But yeah, you can see the biggest gapper is probably Snap, SNAP. Went all the way up to 1837, closed at 1406. Yeah, TEUM gapping up a small amount as well. Curious to see what the market does this morning. Maybe having a little bit of a bounce back in the market. Good morning, Grant, Andre, Juan. See, I told you, Juan, I thought it would rebound some. I mean, most of the time, aside from 2008, when the market crashes a little bit, it rebounds the next few days. Same thing happened with Black Monday. Black Monday, the market washed and then it rebounded really nicely, and so we'll see if it continues back up today. The market definitely needs it. JKS gapping down some. DB gapping down some. XNET gapping up. RIOT gapping up. MARK gapping up. We got VSTM, NETE. But yeah, it's cold and rainy here in Texas this morning. MBRX gapping up, but no volume to go along with it. So yeah, look at Snap, SNAP. Let's see if I could find some of these news stories to see why some of these are moving. See RIOT starting to make another push after flagging some. Alright, so DPW gained nearly 8% in pre-market after the company said it's backing its prior 2008 revenue guidance in a range of 44 million to 49 million. So that's the cause for the gap up for DPW. Let's look at RIOT. Alright, so RIOT intends to pursue launching a digital currency exchange and futures brokerage. So RIOT is up on good news. Might be a fluff piece though, we'll see. SNAP, that's probably the biggest gapper this morning. A lot of news releases. Alright, so SNAP reported stronger than expected results for its fourth quarter. Snapchat reported daily activity users up 18% year over year. Average revenue per user was up 46% over the year. So that's why Snapchat or SNAP is up a big amount as well. Yeah, Matt, it's cold up here, Matt. Or it's cold down here. I'm in South Texas. It's freezing down here, man. Rainy, cold right now. So, Snapchat's a pretty big gapper. RIOT gapping up nicely. I was watching NET, but it's starting to kind of come down some. If you look at NETE here, it's down to 760. It was hovering around that $8 point, but it went down some since I said that, so. CNET looks kind of promising. It's up to 292, pushing up some. We'll see what CNET does here. MARA, gapping up some. MARA. NXTD looks interesting. It's at 220 now for NXTD. Gonna keep an eye on that one. Gonna watch those for sure. Yeah, Carmen, my stepfather is from Canada. He's from Ontario, and so I've been up there when it was -20. So, but the thing about it is the humidity down here in Texas actually makes it feel colder. So like 20 degrees here may feel like -5 up in Canada, up north, and so the humidity is what makes it pretty rough down here. CCIH, small gap up. GNW, small gap. Like I said, SNAP is pushing up nicely. So yeah, I'm probably gonna watch CNET. CNET looks pretty decent. Man, look at XIV. Crazy. XIV yesterday made this drop from 100 down to 11. 10.50. Really, maybe 9. 100 down to $9. Now it's at 6.29. We'll see if it rebounds some, but I wonder why XIV, it's an ETN, is down so much. But look at that huge drop from 100 down to 9. Really down to 6.29 in the last day. I can tell XIV is an ETF. That's why. So Credit Suisse took the trading community by surprise when the firm announced it will liquidate the popular Credit Suisse AG Velocity Shares Daily Inverse VIX, the short-term ETN, after the fund plunged more than 80% on Monday, triggering an acceleration event. So they are going to be liquidating XIV, so that's why everybody jumped out of it. But they're liquidating it because of the drop. The drop isn't because they're liquidating it. They're liquidating it because of the drop, which is interesting. Good morning, Gennardo. Yeah, I see that. That's why, Andy. Appreciate it. Crazy. But yeah, we got a little bit of volume this morning though, so we'll see if the market rebounds here. We've got some decent gappers. It's been a while. Volume's been really slow lately, so nice to have a few nice gappers this morning. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard here. But yeah, we've got a few decent movers. And sorry, Obamacare. No spam, bro. You have been hidden from the channel, so nobody will be able to see your comments, man. Sorry, bro. No spam in the chat, man. HMNY. Yeah, HMNY looks okay. But yeah, look at Snapchat here. Big gap up. I think it reported a lot of good news for Snapchat, some good statistics from this year. Yeah, Juan. I told him yesterday, no spam in the chat. Yeah, people see all the people that are watching this and they want to try to leech off of it. You're going to have to go somewhere else with that. So look at DRYS. This is a shipping stock. It's up to 350. Yeah, Dry's had some good news as well. DRYS. See what it does at 850. Morning, Matt. What's up, man? MARK starting to push up as well. at 757. DCIX, yeah, it's a shipping stock as well. Very similar to DRYS. DRYS, I think, has been running a little bit longer, but DCIX at one point was the alpha shipping stock. We'll see. See if NETE flags some more and starts to run at the open, maybe break that $8 level. SGMO, small gap, looks okay. Somebody mentioned HMNY. Bounced off at 850. Or got rejected at 850. We'll see what it does. GROW. Small gap. Really, you can hear that? You can hear the thunder, Matt? That's crazy. I bought a good mic, so I guess it works. But yeah, if you can hear, there's some thunder and rain. It's cold and rainy out here. I actually like the rain, though. Good sleeping weather. Yeah, I remember a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, DRYS, I remember watching it go all the way up to 100 and then all the way back down in the next few days. So DRYS, I don't know why some of these charts do this where they say they went up to this ridiculous 1,000 area, maybe a split, but at one point this thing went up to 100. And then all the way back down. Key, QUI key. I like trading on TradeNet better, but Ustock's decent too, you know. But TradeNet actually has a platform for me to trade on, and so obviously I like that much better. I'm in Texas, new. Yeah, that's what I figured. It must have been a split. That says why it did that, but MARA looks okay as well. TUM, CNET. So we've actually got a few decent gappers this morning. CLRB trying to as well. RIOT up to 1650, right around 1650 at 1645 now. That's funny, Chuck. I know my chair squeaks. I don't know about the other one, but I know my chair squeaks. It's an old leather chair, and so you might have heard that for the other one, but it for sure squeaks. Alright, so NETE's hovering right around this 780 point. But man, that just means my mic's really good, Chuck. It's one of these blue snowball mics. RIOT. We'll see if RIOT can get over the 1650 level. Break that high of the day, maybe at 1655, that high pre-market. Yeah, new. Market's opening up in about 14 minutes, 13 and a half minutes. All right. Yeah, that's funny, Chuck. See you, Melody. Good luck. Alright, so I pulled my TradeNet account up a little bit more. Got a little bit more room. So we'll see if I can use that same setup that I've been kind of going to. You guys think the market's going to rebound some more today? Or do you guys think it's going to wash? RIOT got back up to 1650, got rejected again. Alright, so DRYS rebounded. It bounced directly off of 350. Got rejected there. So we'll see if it can come back up and break that 350 level at the open. You think it's going to rebound? Yeah, Matt's World. I still like trading on TradeNet. I mean, I like it much better than Ustock. Even though you can only trade about half the stuff in the market, but it's still not bad. Like, if you look at to see what's possible to trade on TradeNet, you know, one of the biggest complaints is that you can't trade penny stocks. But DPW's at 180. I can trade that one. TVIX is at 930s. I can trade that one. DRYS is at 343. I can trade it. NETE is at 778. I can trade that one. RIOT is at 1610. I can trade it. MARK is at 750. I can trade it. HMNY is at $8. I can trade it. SNAP is at 17. I can trade it. And VSTM is the only one on my list that I can't trade. CNET can trade it as well. NXTD. I can trade it. CLRB. Can't trade CLRB. You think the market's going to be crazy, Grant? Yeah, the only thing like with my SPY TVIX strategy that I've been using that's been working pretty well. The only thing I'm worried about with it is that when the market starts to calm down, it's going to be a lot less reliable. So that's the only really thing I'm worried about with it for the most part, is that if the market starts to calm down, it's not going to work as well. TEFs. No, the first one was right. It's TEFS. Yeah, I mean, I like TradeNet. Cheap commissions, decent amount of buying power. So I'll be getting another account with them. But yeah, I like TradeNet for sure. All right, guys, we got 9 minutes left. Hopefully Thinkorswim can keep track of them. Yesterday, Thinkorswim was lagging a ton at the open. The TVIX was lagging, the SPY was lagging, and so hopefully it can keep up with it today. CNET testing 3 now. We'll see what CNET does here. CNET. Not from my experience, Matt. So from my experience, I just told them I knew how to trade already and asked them for my live account login, and they sent it to me within a day or two. Because yeah, the education with TradeNet, like I like TradeNet. I do not think I don't think the course they give you is really worth it, especially if you like to trade cheaper stocks. The course is more based around expensive stocks, and I just don't think the course is worth it to spend that money on. I think it's great because it comes with that live account, but I think without the live account, I don't think the course would be worth it. If I'm being honest, NXTD looks interesting. You can see NXTD is at 225, high of pre-market at 227. All right, guys, we got about 5 minutes left. Appreciate it, Chuck. Shout out to Chuck with the $5 donation. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Means a lot, man. That's awesome, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, the rain's awesome. I like the rain. Good sleeping weather. But yeah, it's getting a little serious over here. It's not too bad, but it's freezing outside. Yeah, but I love Cali, Andrew. Cali's one of my favorite places. Yeah, actually, I get the most viewers from California, interesting enough. You know, I can check to see where all the viewers and where all the followers come from, and most of them are in California, believe it or not. California followed by Texas. Right, Grant. I know, man. Chuck's helping me start out plus $5 today. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, I actually like NXTD here. You can see it's sitting right under that pre-market high at 227. Not a huge gap up, but it's enough to kind of start to run, hopefully, at the open. Gonna watch this one on U stock. Oh, you're in San Diego? Nice. Yeah, Cali, the weather's perfect over there. Not too hot, never too cold, you know. Just a nice, pretty place to live, honestly. Really expensive, though. Really, really expensive. You know, you could get the same house in Texas that you can get in Cali. You know, in Cali, the house would be like 2 million. In Texas, it'd be like 300,000. So really expensive in Cali, but it's a really beautiful state. Nice, Amy. Yeah, I'm not from Texas. I'm actually from Louisiana. Moved to Texas a few years ago. All right, guys, we got about 2 minutes left. Nice, Brazil. Yeah, I'm a big MMA fan, Giancarlo. So a lot of MMA fighters come from Brazil. Rio de Janeiro looks like a beautiful city. Looks awesome. I really want to go there. Yeah, Chuck, my kids are up by that point anyway, so I got to get up regardless of what the market's doing. Nice, Jovi. Yeah, your last name pronounced Billio? Seems like a Cajun name. What's up, JT? I'm in South Texas around Houston, James. Or I guess it could be pronounced Billiot. All right, guys, we got a minute left. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, but this TradeNet account's going to be going soon. I mean, I can try to use tiny size again, but it's going to be going soon. I can just tell. All right, guys, we got 20 seconds. Billiot. Yeah, that's what I just thought about. It could be. I'm just used to those French vowels at the end, vowel sounding endings like como and stuff like that. Thibodeau, etc. All right, market's open. SPY coming down some. Big drop on the SPY. I wonder why the TVIX is dropping with the SPY. That's weird. I guess this is rebounding. Alright, so there goes DRYS, the shipper, pushing up. Alright, so there goes DPW, guys. DPW breaking the pre-market high here. Some choppy action in the SPY. Alright, I'm in DPW with 50 shares. Small share size. Gonna see if it'll run up some. Market just broke the high of the day. A lot of choppy action in the SPY. Look at this, it's just going sideways. Nice little 1 minute pullback on DPW. Really choppy market right now. Huge drop on the SPY. A lot of choppiness on the SPY. Look how crazy. All the way back up. Look at these swings, man. really tough to trade right now. Alright, so I'm short in the TVIX. I'm going to go ahead and get out of DPW here. Just don't like that move. The TVIX should be dropping now that the SPY's pushing up some. I don't know why it's not. Guess I gotta give it a little bit of time. Weird. There it goes. There's the drop I was looking for. Let the market continue to run. Alright, 640 gain. I'll take it. The float on NXTD. Yeah, NXTD is starting to push up nicely here. Let me look it up real quick, guys. Give me one moment. But yeah, guys, I definitely found a new strategy that I'm going to be using a ton. The float on NXTD is 15.77 million. So small float. Yeah, sure, Giancarlo. That's what I do, man. Alright, so definitely should have held on to the TVIX, but it's alright. A gain's a gain, right? GNCA. Man, I can't type right now. GNCA, check out GNCA, guys. Look at this big run. Broke over $1 at 108 now. GNCA. Definitely should have held the TVIX, but I'll take the small gain. Snapchat's running up as well. SPY having a 1 minute pullback here. to almost 270. There's the 270 break. SPY's looking nice. Big drop on GNTA. NXTD starting to wash. Alright, so GNMX starting to push some. Look at SNAP here. Snapchat pushing up big. Up to 1830s now. DRYS. Looks to be holding support at the $0.50. We'll see. PIR starting to push some. VER looks like a little bit higher float stock, but it's flagging some. Pushed over 7, found support, continued its push. NURO, DCIX washing out some. WPRT broke over 3. NETE, it's kind of a crucial point for NETE. We'll see if it holds over 7. But yeah, this SPY / TVIX pairs trade has been probably one of the most reliable setups I have found ever trading. You know, it seems to work pretty well. So I'll probably stick to that. That's going to be one of my favorite strategies from now on, depending on if the market continues to have that nice volatility it's been having. EGO, EGO. Look at EGO here, a little bit high floater, but it's pushing up. PRO, if you like the more expensive ones, PRO running here, you can see it. NXTD, we'll see if it finds that previous support at 220. INFN trying. AWP trying. WPRT breaking over the high of the day. It's at 308. WPRT. PDS here breaking over the high of the day. Got to be careful with it, but it just broke, so we'll see what it does here as well. DPW MR. Nice. Good trade, bro. CFRX. SMRT. TAT. TAT tried to make a little run this morning. RAD. Yeah, RAD looks nice. A little bit high float, but looks good regardless. NAP and SNAP Snapchat's here having a pullback. Probably looks a little bit better on the 5-minute. Yeah, look at this chart on the 5-minute for Snap. SNAP. VSTM trying here. Having a little washout long setup on VSTM. Broke over the 350s. Is at 353 now. That one looks somewhat interesting. We'll see if it gets some more volume. That's what I want from it, is some more volume first. SPY coming back down. Bear flagging some. MYSZ. Yeah, look at MYSZ, guys. This one looks good. I missed this one. Need some more volume though. HZN after a small gap, starting to run some. HMNY may be a good short if it drops under this 810 low of the day here. DPW trying to come back. Yeah, it's trying here. Faked all the shorters out. May start a short squeeze. It broke under the low of the day. I'm sure a bunch of people jumped in. And so now that it's pushing back up, we'll see if it starts to squeeze out some of those shorts. I kind of like VSTM. It just needs some more volume though before I consider it. Big pullback on the SPY. Let's see if it holds over 269. All right, big bounce on HMNY. See, I was thinking about buying VSTM. I just didn't jump in it. Kind of hesitated. Now it's running up some. It happens. All right, so DPW pushing back up to that 190 level. SPY bouncing some. MAT. MAT looks interesting. SPY bouncing nice. It's up to. We'll see if this previous support turns into resistance now, though, for the SPY. Trying to make a comeback for the SPY. Nice, Andre. You're still holding DRYS? Nice. Good trade, bro. SDRL, Seadrill. I remember this one. A little cheaper. Trying to get over the high of the day. We'll see, or the higher pre-market. We'll see if the volume starts to pick up some. Got rejected hard. For sure, Andre. Yeah, the shippers always got a ton. Let's see what Tops is doing. Speaking of shippers, Tops is washing. What's another shipper? DCIX, I think, is one. SHIP, VSTM. Right here is a shipping stock, I believe. It's either a shipping stock or a blockchain stock. I can't remember. INFN trying to push here. CLF here. Look at CLF running up some. Broke the high of the day. Nice little opening range breakout over 710. OCN. Look at this OCN flag here. GNMX. Look at GNMX here. Getting a big volume spike. GNMX. Yeah, I definitely got out the TVIX too early, Jovi, so don't worry about it. DPW. Alright guys, look at GNMX here. GNMX is getting a big volume spike, starting to push up nicely up to 260s. GNMX has a ton of volume right now. Look at it. Big move. Be careful though, it could have a huge pullback, so watch out. EARS. SPY pulling back some now. We'll see if GNMX can hold over this 250 level. TAT. Yeah, TAT looks promising as well. It just broke over $2. Snap starting to run up more, guys. Look at SNAP, Snapchat. Up to 18.95 now. Big move. So GNMX pushed over 250, bounced off of it, held it as support. We'll see if it continues heading up here. The SPY's trying to get over that previous resistance at 270. Just broke over it. MODN had a range breakout right here. You can see the range was... Look at this triangle right here. This is probably one of the best examples of a triangle I've ever seen. Look at this. Perfect triangle. Almost perfect. MODN. SPY trying to get over that 270 level. TAT couldn't hold over 2. Alright, there's finally a pullback on GNMX. SPY still finally pushing over that 270 level. There it goes. 210. Look for the TVIX to start washing here. Alright, so there goes GNMX. Bitcoin's up. Alright, so there goes the SPY. Thinkorswim's doing much better this morning with regard to lag. Look at this drop on GNMX. I was really thinking about getting in it here, but I'm glad I didn't. Look at that drop. Crazy drop. Alright, so the SPY's washing. There's a bounce on the SPY. SPY's trying to get over that 270 level. Yeah, it's probably a good thing. I mean, it's being a little unpredictable with regard to G and MX. SPY struggling to hold over 270. We'll see if it continues here, if it washes out some. There goes the SPY drop. And rebound some. Trying 270 again. SPY's really struggling to get over 270 here. But yeah, look at NETE's drop too. NETE washed out pretty big as well. NLNK's been pushing up some. Look at NETE's drop here. Looks like the SPY's finally coming back. Up to 230. SPY's going to break the high of the day. Just did. SPY just broke the high of the day. SPY starting to run some. Yeah, I saw that huge drop on NETE. And then it rebounded some, guys. Look at NETE now. Got all the way back up to 8. Now it's back down to 779. Really unpredictable. Don't like it. Sprint running up some. ADAP. MODN trying to run. SNAP flagging some. Look at Sprint here. Slow grind up all day. Oh, sorry, Danny. I saw you ask that earlier. The SPY is very similar to the S&P 500. It's basically the top companies in the market. It's an ETF or an ETN. And so it kind of gives you a good idea of what the market overall is doing. One of my strategies that I've been using is pairs trading the TVIX and the SPY. So the TVIX will do the opposite of what the SPY does. And so you can see the SPY's pushing up now. The TVIX is washing. And so I wait for a big move on the SPY like the high of the day break and I short the TVIX. And vice versa. If the SPY breaks under the low of the day, I buy the TVIX. And it's been pretty reliable. You know, I had a nice green trade on it this morning. It's a very small gain, but my account can't really take any large losses or it's closed. And so, yeah, that's what I'm talking about with the SPY. It's just the overall market. You see, and it almost does exactly the same thing as the S&P 500. You know, very similar. A little bit more volatility, but very similar. NET&E, another crazy drop, man. I don't know what's going on with it. GBTC. Isn't that a Bitcoin company? Yeah, it's OTC. It's pushing though. PLUG. Getting a volume spike here. PLUG. Plug power. Been running up some. SNAP testing the high now. It's at 1895. The high's at 1905. SPY still pushing. Good. The market needed this. The market needed a bounce like this the last 2 days. So market's up the last 2 days, which is good. Rebounding some from that huge crash. APRN. APRN getting a volume spike here. CRSP a little bit more expensive, but it's running up some. HMNY bouncing after a drop this morning. XNAT going sideways, some choppy action. GLAD trying here. TCS rebounded some. NQ slowly coming back after that wash. GAIN testing the 1050 level. What are you talking about, dog? Dog. Tom Brady is a system quarterback. All right, bro. Thanks for that. APRN had that big spike. It's coming down some now. ELGX been on a slow grind up. APRN bouncing some. You can see RIOT starting to make a comeback here. I think it just broke over the high of the day. RIOT getting a nice volume spike, breaking over the high of the day. It's at 1610 now. Running up nicely at 1625. Big push. No, I can't, John Carlo. None of my brokers allow me to. TradeNet doesn't, Robinhood doesn't, and Ustock doesn't, so I can't trade OTCs. ENT getting a volume spike. KODK. Yeah, KODK looks decent. Look at RIOT still running here. Looks like it's going to at least try that 1650 area. The high of pre-market was 1655, so there's a decent amount of resistance there. We'll see if RIOT can break over that. SPY testing the high of the day again. Trying. But yeah, guys, I'm going to close the stream down a little bit early today. I actually have some business I got to go handle with my Amazon business, and so I got to go do some stuff. Anyways, guys, make sure you click that like button right now if you appreciate this content. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button if you want to see me day trade my small accounts live at the open every morning. Not a bad day. Had one losing trade on Ustock and a nice profitable trade on TradeNet, which is the most important for me, trying to build it back up from those losses. So we'll see how I do. We'll see if I can rebound and build this TradeNet account back up. But yeah, guys, like I said, everybody do me a favor and right now click the like button on this video. We appreciate it if you support us, and it does help support us, guys. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck for the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys later.